Hello guys and welcome back to the second episode of our F1 2022 My Team Career Mode here. Now when it came to the last race, taking a look at the standings, Max Verstappen won, Perez second, Leclerc finishing third, Russell fourth, Sainz, Alonso, Bottas, Norris, Mick, and then Esteban Ocon scoring the last point. We ended up finishing P18 because I made a drastic mistake and I did not fuel enough for the whole race, including having DRS, so we ended up finishing in 18th, even though we did in fact beat our teammate for 16th, and we ran out of fuel coming to the line. But yeah, 18th place to start off. I mean, now we have a couple of days, we have a sponsor event promotion heading into the next race, which is going to be the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and I just want to let you guys know this, I will not be doing any of the Pirelli hot laps, so that's not going to be happening. So yeah, I guess we'll just advance, see if this, and of course it doesn't come in.
So the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments?
That sucks. Well, that'll be coming for Australia. Just advance, see if this. Alright, moving on. We're going to skip the Pirelli hot wrap and head to Saudi Arabia, and I will see you guys when we begin our one and only run for qualifying, because I'm only going to be doing one run in qualifying, no practice, and we'll just be seeing this. I wanted this to be very, very hard for us, so that's the reason why I'm not doing practice, and hopefully we can get a good starting spot, because I remember we had a good shot at getting points in the opening race at Bahrain, but like I said, made a mistake, spun after saying that the AI made mistakes. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to qualifying. Hello guys and welcome to qualifying Q1. We're going to be looking to do this, and you know what, to make it very, very interesting, I'm going to go this whole qualifying session in Q1 without using DRS. So once we get down to the time, that's when we'll start going. And right now, Enzo Fittipaldi 17th. So that's very interesting that he's 17th right now. And now it's around the time where we'll go. So let's go. Imagine we run out of time. That'd be the funniest thing ever. Remember, like I said, I'm not using DRS this whole thing. Yeah, I'll have time. 44 seconds left. And we have a clear track too. And I will make sure, you guys, when I start the race, to fuel up for an extra lap. As we start the lap of qualifying here, heading down in turn 1 here in Saudi Arabia. We're going to hit Apex real quick and miss the Apex of turn number 2. Run a bit wide right there, but still going to be fine. 18th place is Guan Yu Zhou. Running a bit wide there. Oop, had to fix that. Yep, that was not a good section. Qualifying is complete as we run wide again. This lap has not come together for us. Maybe DRS is a big thing. 8/10ths faster than Guan Yu Zhou. That's alright. I think that will put us through, but I don't know what position we'd be in. And to be honest, I actually need to fix the qualifying. It did not allow me. And I need to up the difficulty in qualifying because this is a lot too easy. Because I think we'll easily make it into Q2. Oop. Well, maybe not. We just suffered front wing damage. I don't know what the lap is going to be, but I don't see my teammate so far heading down, but he's all the way back there. So we're going to come across the line, we're going to head across the line, head down the straightaway, got nobody behind us. Where is it going to be? It's going to be, it looks like P7. See, I definitely need to fix the difficulty because our cars shouldn't be P7. But we make it into Q2. Max Verstappen's fastest in Q1. And our teammate does not make it. He was 17th, so he would not have made it anyway. So in Q1, Sebastian Vettel, Enzo Fittipaldi, Zhou Guanyu, Lance Stroll, Alexander Albon, and Nicholas Latifi are all out. So both Aston Martins, one Alfa Romeo, and both Williams. Here we are in Q number 2, but here's the thing. We are not going to be qualifying at all. We're just going to be moving on straight into the race. And let's see who makes it into Q3. Charles Leclerc, the fastest. Carlos Sainz is a 1-2 in Q2. And the 5 that are out are Yuki Tsunoda, Lando Norris, Kevin Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, Daniel Ricciardo, and us. So 1 AlphaTauri, 2 McLarens, and the 2 Haas. Let's see who's going to be starting on pole. Let's get into the race.
So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah, one of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, and one of the biggest ports in the region, and now host to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Perez, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Bottas, and Pierre Gasly, Norris, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, and Ricciardo, Richards, Vettel, Enzo Fittipaldi, and Guan Yu Zhou, Stroll, Albon, Tsunoda. They've taken a grid penalty, and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Alright, here we are starting in P15 for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We are starting in P15 because Yuki Tsunoda took a grid penalty, which is kind of interesting because it's the second race and he already took a grid penalty. But without further ado, let's get into the race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights down, away we go for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And a very okay start, but Sebastian Vettel gets off to a better start as we're going to head down to turn number 1. Try not to get into Mick Schumacher as we make some contact with Mick Schumacher coming out of the corner. Alexander Albon takes it 3 wide, gets past Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher's had a disappointing day as we run sideways into our teammate as we're going to try and make the move around the outside. Mick Schumacher to get the move done, heading up back into P16. Lost only 1 spot thanks to Alexander Albon, but he's right now battling Sebastian Vettel as we're going to head around the outside. Sebastian Vettel get the move done for P15. Now let's see if we can go after Alexander Albon for P14. Remember, we had a podium spot last time and we messed it up. We're going to send it down the inside of Alexander Albon if we can get close enough, but we can't as we get right on the back of Albon, hoping to get into P14 as we continue going. Alexander Albon stays in P14, but as we're going to head still behind him, and hopefully we can get into some spot where we can get to him. Okay, crew chief. We're gonna be so close. Can we send it down anywhere coming close to Alexander Albon? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, if we can get a good run like the one we're getting right now. This is it. We're gonna get up into P14 as Albon squeezes us. But we're still going to get by him, and we're still going to move up into P14 right behind Lando Norris, and this has been okay lap 1. Hopefully I make no mistakes, and hopefully we get at least one safety car as we now look behind us. Alexander Albon gaining speed. He's going to go down the outside of us, but we're going to close the door heading into turn number 1. Hit the sausage curb, kind of running over a bit. Still behind us, we have Magnussen and looks like Ricciardo battling for the final points paying position in 10th place. So this is going to be good as we hit the wall as we hit the wall a little bit. It looks like we got some damage going on. That may hurt us. I don't know if we got damage. We're running very wide. It's very, very slow right now. I'm not taking that because I ran off track to gain advantage. So we're just going to give Norris a position back. But this has been a very exciting turn number 1. Exciting opening few laps here in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Still following Lando Norris, who's following Bottas, who's following Ricciardo, who looks like he's following Magnussen. And in the lead, it looks like it's the 2 Ferraris. So it looks like Leclerc's in first, and then we have Leclerc's in first, Carlos Sainz in second. So we run completely wide. That just ruined our whole momentum. So now I expect Alexander Albon to get into the charge. And yep, here comes Albon. He's going to go right around the outside. We're going to close the door on Albon. Here comes Sebastian Vettel coming with them too. We're going to shut the door on Albon again. Can Vettel get around Albon this time as Ricciardo loses a spot to Bottas? Wow. Ricciardo loses a spot to Bottas. That's shocking. We have Vettel battling Alexander Albon for P15. Vettel has his position as we dive bomb it, braking so far late on the brakes versus Lando Norris, and we nearly T-bone him. And it's Vettel and Alexander Albon are still battling for P15 as we continue to try and head down and catch Lando Norris. The 2 McLarens are chasing the Alfa Romeo of Valtteri Bottas as we get a very good run heading out of the corner, but we have to slow down because they're going so slowly as we're going to head down. Nope, not doing that again. This time I'm going to stay in it though, as we're going to head around the outside and give Lando Norris a whole bunch of room as we get the move done. Now it's time for his teammates, Daniel Ricciardo's turn, trying to get into P12. Should we send it down the inside? Should we do a la Ricciardo? Yes, we do. We make some contact. That's completely my fault. I apologize for that, Ricciardo. I completely did not give you any room and I slammed into you, but now the chase is on for Bottas, P11. And this is where we were last time when we made a mistake, and it's going to be the next lap where we made a mistake in the Bahrain Grand Prix. But it looks like we're going to have to deal with DRS issue because the 2 McLarens have DRS. We do not. We do not have DRS. So this is going to be a very interesting trying to defend from the 2 McLarens, who both have DRS with each other, and we do not. So we're probably going to get overtaken very, very soon if it doesn't happen the next lap, as we set a 137.004. And it's still Leclerc in first, Sainz in second. Looks like Verstappen's in third, trying to get up to Carlos Sainz in second. Then we have Perez in fourth. Looks like Hamilton's in fifth, or it could be George Russell. I have no idea if it's George Russell or Lewis Hamilton, as we run very, very wide. The tires are absolutely going off, man, because we're running wide so much. But this section we always gain, as a little corner cut right there gains us on Bottas, who's chasing down Magnussen, who's chasing down, it looks like, Pierre Gasly in P number 9. So it's been an okay start for the AlphaTauris. But I think Yuki Tsunoda is actually ahead of our team. No, Yuki Tsunoda is still behind Fittipaldi as we continue on trying to catch down Bottas. I want some points in my second race. Oop, and there goes front wing damage. There goes our race. There goes our race, man. Front wing damage. And there's no chance there's no possible way I'm going to be able to say no when it comes to replacing it. So when we pit, which will be in the next couple of laps, or probably even next lap, we're definitely going to have to get our front wing changed. And this is also going to impede our progress trying to catch down Bottas, because we're not going to be able to turn through certain parts of the section. As Lando Norris gets past Daniel Ricciardo, as Bottas and Pierre Gasly are into the pits for their first stop. But this is the interesting thing. If we can gain on them somehow with front wing damage, that'll be a good thing, because the more time we gain with the front wing damage, the less time we lose when it comes to the pit stops and them changing the front wings. So right now, if we can get past Magnussen, that'll be a very good thing. And I'm going to try my darnest to try and get past Magnussen. We're going to run around the outside, kind of cut the corner, but we're still going to force Magnussen to get the position done as we cut the corner a little bit again. But we are now up into P number 8. But we all got to remember, front wing damage is not really affecting us. So I guess that's good. As we run a bit wide there, getting close to the wall, still ahead of Kevin Magnussen, right behind Esteban Ocon, the car we were battling for the points positions last time out. As we continue to go fast, we have set a 1 second gap from us to Magnussen as we look to stay ahead of Bottas and try and battle for the points. As long as we can stay ahead, a 1 second gap ahead of Magnussen, I'm fine. And we're about to get ready to pit. It's the pit stop lap time. And looks like Charles Leclerc is in. Sainz will probably most likely stay out due to that. It's Sainz to come in. Magnussen is right there, but it all comes down to the pit stops. Can we have a very good pit stop? Oh, I thought we had more front wing damage than that. We're actually pretty good. I don't think they're going to change the front wing. I hope they don't. And they're not changing the front wing. But we're having a slow pit stop. No. 5.2. And there goes Bottas behind, past us. We're going to be right there. It's going to be 3-wide battle. Bottas and Gasly are battling. Oh man, had we not had that pit stop, we would have been right ahead of these guys. But they're still battling, so we have a very good shot. And this could be battling for points, because right now we're battling for 15th, but still. And Magnussen's on cold tires, so. Oh, yep, that was a legal overtake. Go. That was my fault. I completely cut the corner to overtake Magnussen. But we're still going to chase him back down for P17 as Bottas and Gasly start to pull away, which is not a very good thing to see. But still, as we try and stay within Kevin Magnussen's DRS, as we're going to get DRS very, very soon. We have DRS on Kevin Magnussen. Can we start gaining on him and possibly gain even more during this section of the track, because this is going to be a high-speed section of the track, and this is where the best opportunity for DRS comes. We get DRS on Kevin Magnussen, but he has DRS on Valtteri Bottas as Bottas tries to make the move on Pierre Gasly, but Pierre Gasly shuts the door on him. Bottas tries to make the move again around the outside this time. Can Bottas make the move? But this is going to slow them both up as our teammates in the pits, Fittipaldi's in the pits. As Magnussen gains now on Bottas, having his tires warmed up by this point, as we have some pit stops, and now everybody's back into the spot that they were, and Bottas is P10. So this is for the points. Bottas is battling for the final point, the wooden spoon, the wooden spoon. As he battles Pierre Gasly, it's going to be side by side. This is going to really slow everyone up, and this is going to be the perfect opportunity as they get one by one now. Bottas takes back 10th place ahead of Pierre Gasly, and Kevin Magnussen, as we're going to make some very big contacts with Kevin Magnussen. As we're looking to get past him, we're going to see if we can send it down the inside of Kevin Magnussen. Does not work, but we're going to get good exit coming off the corner. Can we get side by side with Kevin Magnussen? Side by side, heading down the straightaway into the next corner. We're going to be able to get past Kevin Magnussen and nearly hit Pierre Gasly coming off the corner as we defend from Kevin Magnussen and move up into P12. But now our mission is Gasly and our mission is Bottas. Bottas is our mission, Bottas is our goal, as we have 7 laps of racing left to go, technically 6 coming next time by. We still have Leclerc in first, Sainz in second, Verstappen in third. It looks like one of the Mercedes is in fourth now, with Sergio Perez in fifth, George Russell in 6th, and that looks like another Alfa Romeo who hasn't pit yet. So this could be for more points, as Pierre Gasly is going to be gaining right on the back of Bottas. Can he set up a move for P10 and the final point? Here he goes. He's going to go down the inside of Valtteri Bottas. Can Pierre Gasly make the move, or will Bottas keep the spot? As we're going to just watch this and just continue on the battle, as we're going to look to get around the inside of Pierre Gasly, setting up the switchback down into the corner. We're going to make the move on Pierre Gasly, give him room. Pierre Gasly, plenty of room. Now we're behind Bottas. We are almost in the points paying positions as we completely cut that corner. That was terrible. I deserve a penalty for that one. That was so bad. As we're gonna go around the outside of Valtteri Bottas, getting up into P number 10. Bottas is still gonna stay around the outside as we're gonna try and set up a switchback maneuver on Bottas. And we are now down the inside, heading down the straightaway into the corner. Can we get around Valtteri Bottas? Heading into the next crash, Bottas hits us, and we get forced off the track. And we have to slow down very, very much. And here comes Bottas again. That was a very, very dirty move by Valtteri Bottas, and of course he has DRS now. The moment he hits us, the moment he gets past us, we're going to squeeze him into the wall, and we're not going to let him get past, and that's just going to slow him up for AlphaTauri Pierre Gasly. But we are back up into the points now, and I think there's one car that has not pitted yet. I'm not sure, but I think there's one car that hasn't pitted yet. The two Alpines are right ahead of us, as Bottas tries to stay ahead of Pierre Gasly. Yep, Guan Yu Zhou is in the pits. Guan Yu Zhou is in the pits. So now we move up into P number 9, and this has been a very, very good race. Hopefully, there's no safety car and there's no mistakes. Even though actually I take a safety car right now, because me on the soft tires versus these guys on medium tires, it'd be a pretty interesting thing as we start to pull out the gap between us and Bottas. We run completely wide. We still have some front wing damage that makes us not able to turn sometimes, as Bottas is still ahead of Pierre Gasly. And yeah, we have pulled out a 1.6 second gap versus Valtteri Bottas as we try and catch down Esteban Ocon. The gap to Esteban Ocon is 2.6, but it looks like the gap is going down slowly but surely. Can we end up battling our hero Fernando Alonso for some points paying positions? It all depends on if we can catch down his teammate, because his teammate's first, then it's Alonso. As we're on lap 9 of 13, heading down into the corner, and we get some very good speed, and that was a very good exit out of that corner. We had to again on this one Ocon from that. Will it be enough though? The gap is to 2.7, so I don't think the gap is going down, but it'll be interesting to see, because if Fernando and Ocon start battling, I'm gonna be in within a shot of finishing P7. And I didn't even bother checking the fuel, because I wanted to make sure that we had enough to battle for some points positions. We cannot nail that turn so far. Yeah, we cannot nail that turn so far. But the gap is down to 1.9 from us to Esteban Ocon. And Alonso's right there, so this is a very good... We can actually see Esteban Ocon, and we can see Fernando Alonso. We're definitely not catching that Mercedes. Alright, I had to back out of that. I was going to hit the wall if I didn't. This may be a last lap pass. This may turn out to be a last lap pass coming from us trying to get past Esteban Ocon. But Esteban Ocon may be looking to make a move around Fernando Alonso. He's right on the back of Fernando Alonso. Carlos Sainz has to pass the lap of the Grand Prix. But I think I'm pretty sure Carlos Sainz is still in second place as Esteban Ocon looks to make the move around Fernando Alonso. He's going to have a very good train to DRS as we pull out 2.7-second gap to Valtteri Bottas. Here comes Esteban Ocon around the outside. The Alpine driver goes against his teammate. Can Ocon get the position done, or will he still stay behind Fernando Alonso? As this is most definitely going to slow them up and give us the opportunity to battle for P7, as they're still side by side heading into the next corner. Who's going to be the one that has to back out? It looks like it's going to be Esteban Ocon that gets position, but Alonso's still going to be right there as we hit the wall. As we hit the wall a couple bits, but now we are in the battle and we can see them battling for position. So now it's going to be a 3-car battle with 3 laps of racing left to go here in Saudi Arabia. And this is what I've been waiting to do. Battle my hero, battle my favorite F1 driver for a grid position, for a 8th place position, possibly even 7th. And I'm going to just watch what Fernando can do versus Pierre Gasly, because I know for sure there are certain parts of the section where I can get past Alonso, but I want to see if he can get past Esteban Ocon, and then I'll follow him through. This is it. This is where the moment's going to happen. This is where Alonso's going to get past Esteban Ocon, and then we'll follow him through. Because Esteban Ocon has no DRS at all. Is Alonso going to make the move on Ocon? Ocon, he goes around the outside. Ocon kind of forces him into the wall. Wow, as Pierre Gasly gets past Valtteri Bottas, but Bottas stays right there. This is the moment right here. Alonso gains. Is going to be able to make the move on Esteban Ocon. Nope, Esteban Ocon stays ahead as we run over the orange sausage curve with 2 laps of racing left to go here in Jeddah, here in Saudi Arabia, as we have the Alpine teammates chasing once again after each other. We hit the wall again. We cannot nail that turn at all. But this session is so good to us, besides that one turn right there. But this section right here is so good to us. We gain so much time throughout there as we hit the wall again. We're just hitting the wall so many times when it comes to this race. Thankfully, we haven't had that much front wing damage, but still, we are pushing Alonso to try and get past Esteban Ocon. He gets a minute. Ocon gets passed by Alonso. We're gonna follow Alonso through, and we got a perfect exit. This would be the perfect time to go get Fernando. But we're gonna help Fernando try and get past Esteban Ocon. He's gonna shape up the move. No, he isn't. He's gonna wait for the next few set of corners as Charles Leclerc sets the fastest lap of the race. But here it is. Can Fernando Alonso set the move past Esteban Ocon for P number 7? He's gonna make the move. He's gonna go around the outside. Can he get the move done? Will he get the move done? It's gonna be depending on this. And he's gonna have the perfect move, perfect switchback. And please go down the inside, Fernando. Please go down the inside. He's gonna go down the inside, and we're gonna set down. We're gonna go around it. We're gonna send it down the inside too, and we run into Fernando Alonso, but Esteban Ocon kind of ran wide. And now it's gonna come down to this: me versus the one that I've been watching for so long, the one I've been watching, and the one that is my favorite F1 driver still to this day, because he's still racing F1 in P7. I'm going to be racing Alonso for P number 7 here in Jeddah as we pull away from Esteban Ocon. What happened to Ocon? I have no idea what happened to Ocon, but if we get some set of corners, we're going to be battling Fernando Alonso. This has been such an amazing race with a lot of exciting battles, and it's not even done yet, because we're going to get right down the inside of Fernando Alonso. We hit him, and we cause some front wing damage. I did not mean to dive bomb that. I did not mean to break that lead. Front wing damage. Can we get the perfect run on Fernando Alonso? Oh, it's going to be close. If I got a good run enough, I may set it. Oh, here it is. I don't know what he's doing. We're going to send down the outside of Fernando Alonso. We're going to break very late. Can we get past Alonso? He's going to be side by side with us. We're going to get past Alonso, and we're going to end up finishing in 8th place. That is what I'm talking about. Sorry, 7th.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Oh, what a race. Driver of the day. What a race.
A sterling effort from the team and a magnificent drive to secure victory here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions, and perfecting team strategies. They got all of these things right today, and the results speak for themselves.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Charles Leclerc's points today take him to the top of the championship standings. Now, let's discuss Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Richards. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Charles Leclerc finishing in P1, Carlos Sainz second, Max Verstappen third, Perez, Russell, Hamilton, us getting past Alonso on the final lap, Ocon in 9th, Bottas in 10th, and our teammate ended up finishing in 19th. Our team McLean goes up to level 3. We get 80,000 and that is it for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We are moving up into 9 spots in the standings. But I will see you guys on the next race where we go to the Australian Grand Prix for episode 3 of this 2022 My Team Career Mode.